Good day, everyone. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. I still remain Adegbite Olushola. Please, if you are yet to subscribe to our YouTube channel, please do so by clicking on the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. So today, I would like to talk to us about some harmful practices that will affect our oral cavity, especially our teeth. So these are the harmful practices we need to do away with so we can have a healthy life. Oral health is the gateway to the body, like the way they say. So if your oral cavity is being damaged, then definitely you might be having difficulty in doing some things like talking, eating, and some other things. So, and without not treating them, it might lead to some complication, which may eventually lead to some other conditions or symptoms that will affect your body. With that, you might not be able to carry out your day-to-day activities. So, what are these harmful practices that affect your oral cavity? Number one is excessive intakes of sugary foods. Yes, a lot of us who are fond of taking junks instead of fruit or vitamins. So excessive intake of sugary foods can lead to your oral cavity damage, tooth damage, like calculus, dental caries, and so on, like that. So another harmful practices a lot of us we do all the time is vigorous brushing. Brushing your teeth vigorously. A lot of us we are fond of using our toothbrush to brush our teeth vigorously as if it is one hard substance, a very hard substance like your jean or your hard clothes. Your teeth is not a hard substance. Your teeth needs to be washed with care. You shouldn't wash your tooth with with a lot of full force. You shouldn't wash them vigorously. With that, you can damage your gum. When your gum is being damaged and probably the normal flora there is being tampered with, it can lead to gingivitis, that inflammation of the gum. So you need to wash your teeth with care. You don't need to vigorously wash it. No. And that's why it is essential for us to brush our teeth twice daily. Now, going ahead, another harmful practices that affect our oral cavity is smoking or tobacco intake. Tobacco intake, be it smoking or smokeless. So, especially smoking, those that are smoking, they tend to have a very dark teeth. Their teeth becomes darkened. It is normal. It won't get whitened as usual, as normal. It will get darkened. So you smoking, you tends to this is just an harmful practices that you are doing to affect your health, to affect your oral health. So avoid what? Avoid smoking. Then another harmful practices that is very common is using your teeth as a nail cutter. Using your teeth as a nail cutter. Your teeth is not a nail cutter. Using your teeth as a bottle opener. A lot of us we tend to make use of our teeth to open bottle of drinks, or some of us we are fond of chewing different kinds of we are fond of chewing different kind of things like pencils, pen, pin. We are fond of chewing them. It is an harmful practices. We should desist from such acts. Another one is chewing eyes. Chewing eyes is an harmful practice. You are only trying to cause damage to your teeth and to your oral cavity. Then another harmful practice is thumb sucking. Thumb sucking. So if you have a child that is always sucking their thumbs, please ensure they stop that. Thumb sucking can cause, especially for children, it can cause their teeth to be separate. Now, it's when their teeth is growing and they are always sucking, where it is meant the tooth is meant to grow. They are always placing their hand there. Definitely, the teeth might not grow where it should grow. it might, one way or the other, find its way out to grow, thereby giving irregular tooth or giving a regular shape of the teeth. So now, thumb sucking is an harmful practice. Avoid it. Another way thumb sucking can affect your oral cavity is when you are sucking in a very dirty hand, the hand that you have refused to wash. You are now putting inside your mouth, you are dipping inside your mouth. What if there are microorganisms in that hand, thereby causing what? Oral problems. Now another one is using of toothpick. Use of toothpick. Instead of making use of toothpick, rather make use of dental floss. This is the recommended thing you need to use. Probably after eating some meat and it has been stuck in your tooth, between your tooth. All you need to do is to make use of your dental floss instead of toothpick. So toothpick is an harmful using of toothpick is an harmful practice. Another one is the use of hard toothbrush. A lot of us, we prefer using hard toothbrush because we believe hard toothbrush always wash our teeth clean. So far you don't have plagues in your teeth, in your tooth, or around your gum and your tooth. So far you don't have it, there is no reason why you should be using hard toothbrush. The recommended toothbrush is a soft or medium toothbrush. So ensure you are using a soft or medium toothbrush. Using of hard toothbrush is an harmful dental practice. Then another one is excessive intake of alcohol. Excessive intake of alcohol does a lot of damage than good to the body. Inadequate use of fluoride or inadequate fluoride exposure. Some of us, we make use of toothpaste that does not contain fluoride. My advice for you today is not to use such toothpaste. Ensure you use toothpaste that contains fluoride. Now, those are the harmful practices that may affect our oral cavity. Now, talking about the ways in which we can prevent oral cavity, ways in which we can prevent oral problems. When you have oral problems, like different kind of oral disease, you tend to be your whole body might feel not whole. Like you will feel pains in all your, like, how do I explain this? When you are having oral disease or oral problem, you begin to have like fever, you begin to feel somewhat weak, you might not be able to talk, you might even not be able to eat. And if you cannot take in food, then there might be other problems in your body. Then other problems might arise, other conditions might arise from that because you are unable to eat. You're unable to pass in food into your stomach from your mouth. Yes, that's because you're having oral problem. Now, these are the ways in which we can prevent oral problems or oral disease. Number one is brush for at least 2 to 3 minutes. At least 2 to 3 minutes, and should be done twice daily. In the morning, when you wake up, before eating, and after taking anything. You brush your teeth and ensure that you did not take any other thing before going to bed. Yes, brush your teeth for 2 or 3 minutes and ensure it is twice daily. Then another ways in which you can prevent oral disease is to avoid smoking. Avoid tobacco use. Avoid smoking. Smoking might damage your teeth. Smoking might damage your oral cavity. Then another way in which we can prevent oral disease is avoid use of toothpick. Instead, make use of your dental flossing. Yes, floss your teeth instead of making use of toothpick. Have you seen dental floss before? You can go to any pharmacy closer to you. You will get a dental floss. That is more better. This is the recommended thing you need to use to pick whatever thing you want to pick in between your tooth. So daily flossing is important. Why is it important? It's for you to be able to remove all those debris in your teeth. There are some debris after eating or some hours after eating that might be hiding in between your teeth, in your mouth, and so when brushing, these debris might not be able to be removed, or probably if there is plague in your teeth. You might not be able to remove these plagues using your toothbrush. So dental floss can help you do that. It will get to those places toothbrush cannot get to. So daily flossing is very important, as it will help you remove plague and other debris hiding in between your teeth. Then another one is always schedule for regular checkup for at least 6 months. Always go for dental checkup. Go to check if your teeth is in good condition. Then another way is to reduce or stop sugary food. Reduce or stop sugary food. Yes, sugary food does more harm, like I said earlier, than good to the body. Then, like I said, that make use of soft or medium brush instead of hard brush. Hard brush might damage your gum, thereby leading to gingivitis. So make use of your soft brush or medium brush to brush your teeth, and avoid brushing vigorously. Your teeth is not a trouser. Your teeth is not something you need to scrub. So you wash your teeth gently. Some people, they are fond of brushing till there is bleeding. So you make use of your soft brush instead of your hard brush or your medium brush to wash what? To brush your teeth, and avoid brushing vigorously. Then another ways in which we can prevent oral disease is to make use of toothpaste that contains fluoride. Yes, make use of toothpaste that contains fluoride. A lot of us now, we are always fond of making use of toothpaste that is now fancy, like we have fancy toothpaste here and there. I will not mention names, but those toothpaste, they did not. So this toothpaste is not they did not contain this fluoride. So fluoride is to very essential to your teeth. Now another thing ways we can prevent oral disease is to take enough water. Take adequate water, because water will help your salivary gland to work properly. Your salivary glands are the glands that secrete saliva. So to give the watery thing to your oral cavity. Once the amount is dry, there is a problem. So to prevent dry mouth, there should be what? Moisturizing. And this salivary gland helps does the work of moisturizing your oral cavity. Taking a lot of water will help the salivary gland to do its functions properly. Then another ways in which you can prevent oral cavity is to eat a lot of fruit. Eat a lot of fruit, oranges, melon, and so on, because it helps to strengthen your teeth and also serve as self-defense. It helps to strengthen your teeth and defend your teeth from getting damages, from getting diseases, or from getting invasion of some microorganisms. So I hope with these few points I have been able to pass a lot of messages across to help you have a healthy mouth. So thank you and have a lovely day.